Okay, so you're doing kung fu, and the families are keeping things secret. I, why kata? Like, why was that your main thing? Because you were a champion, you probably won more kata competitions than anybody. Like, why did that interest you so much? Hey guys, before we get into the video, I want to tell you about the next big content creator platform. Fans Follow Me, fansfollow.me, FFM. Check it out, linked in the description below. All the information's there. So, I'm a founding member of the platform. I'm the director, so there's a reason why I bring it up. Obviously, I want it to be successful. I'm going to push it, but there is a bigger, grander vision here that I think will really interest you guys and also provide some opportunities. But just a quick summary, what exactly is a content creator platform? Well, there are platforms like Patreon, like OnlyFans, though that obviously is skewed more towards an adult type content that's not safe for work. Fans Follow Me is a much more respectable platform, and we do welcome content creators of all kinds, of course, but our big push and focus is really going to be in the martial arts community, fitness, bodybuilding, and combat sports. And we already got a lot of really great bare knuckle boxers on there. We're going to get some amazing boxing legends, champions on there. We got a lot of great martial artists. We're going to obviously get more. You will recognize a lot of these names. We already got Muhammad Kisi, aka Tong Po from Kickboxer. I'm on there, of course. I'll be putting out exclusive content, cool behind the scenes stuff and more. So the content creator platforms in general, it's a way to support your favorite content creator slash celebrity slash sports athlete. But in doing so, you can directly connect with them. So it's mutually beneficial all around. It's really cool. But as far as the grand vision goes, obviously I meet a lot of people on the channel. I do a lot of networking. I know writers, directors, actors, stuntmen, and more. And I want to do nothing more and be a part of bringing that magic of the 80s and 90s back as far as like those kind of action and martial arts films, which let's face it, they don't really have the quality anymore. I mean, you do have some good ones here and there, but in general, it's not quite there. The magic's kind of gone in a lot of ways. But once Fans Follow Me blows up, me and my partners, we are going to finance these films. Minimum co-finance. It depends on the budget of these films, but there's a few projects in mind already that I know are going to be fantastic. And if you're a martial artist or an actor, by the way, create a profile on the platform because we will be watching. We will be farming talent, so to speak. It'll be part of the casting process to get in these projects. So create a profile, and if you're not a content creator, support some of the people on the platform. There's going to be a lot of really amazing names on there, and you'll get that exclusive content and that direct access. And if you know content creators, recruit them over because there's incentive to do so. You'll find out all the information on the homepage. Fans Follow Me. Check out the link, and let's blow this thing up because 80s and 90s, we got to make these kind of films again. And I will do whatever I can to blow this platform up, make money, and put it to finance these films and use some of you guys if that's actually what you're interested in. So it's all part of this grand big vision. Amazing book, The Journey of an Artist. You guys need to get it, but let's get. Well, I got mine from Amazon. You can probably get it from Grandmaster Eric Lee.com, right?
Amazon.
I got it from Amazon. Yeah, it's.
I don't want to go keep going to phone.
Yeah, it's just get it from Amazon, guys. That's where I got it. Make his life easier. So
just write a book. That's all.
Yeah, it's a great book. I like this book very much.
Are you sure?
I guess.
Did I pay you enough money to say those things?
barely, just enough, man. So I do recommend it.
No, just kidding.
Maybe. You buy me lunch afterwards, right?
No problem.
Okay. Then yeah, buy the book, guys. But let's just, because I always like to ask people about their martial arts history. So obviously it's very thoroughly covered in the book. Let's just get a little Cliff Notes version on when you started martial arts. Like, so what kind of martial artist are you, basically?
You know, martial art is like, to me, it's like American Mickey Mouse, Coca-Cola, Elvis Presley, French fries. I've been doing all my life, so it doesn't really matter. My father is a martial artist also.
Okay.
And Charlie Fat, and I was watching him train when he was 2 years old. When I was 2 years old, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it would be a long time
ago. The house
ago.
looked small, but now I look at wow, house look really smaller. But anyway, that was in China. How did I start martial art? Okay, my grandma took me to Chinese opera. They were rapping. They were talking. They don't
Okay.
just like here.
Yeah, sure.
And they rap, you know. So the Chinese opera rap, they have somebody called stage martial arts, and Quanta Ping, he always played the lead guy. And I was watching the black and white movie in Hong Kong. I was born in China. I went to Hong Kong, and then I went to Hong Kong, and then I saw all these kung fu heroes. Because my father studied a style called Choi Lei Fight. Choi style, Lee style, and Buddhist style. Actually, three style combined together. As you know, in the old days, they don't talk to each other. They don't talk to each other because everybody in martial art, in the old days, unfortunately, there's a lot of protecting themselves, so-called ego, whatever you call it. That's why you gotta go beyond the ego. But it's a lot of my friends tell me they are good at what they do. I'm not good at what they do. It's true. That's why they're good at what they do, but they don't have to. I want to learn what they do.
Okay, can you describe, because you talk about a little bit in the book,
Okay.
like with the different kung fu styles, for example, it's kind of based on the family name and history, and the families keep these techniques like secret so other people can't use them against them. Like, is that really the history of kung fu, how they have these different styles?
What's your style?
My style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
Well, actually, as you know, martial arts in the old days before the gun invented, the fighting skill or the weapon, that's what it got. It's like the sword, like we have one in here, is like M16. In old days,
Yeah,
they
sure.
kept it secret because they don't want people to know they know something, because it's like when you have a gun, you don't want to tell your enemy where you put your gun, do you?
Not where I put it, but it could be used as a deterrent. Like if somebody knows I'm armed, they may not mess with me, right?
Most of the country you cannot carry the gun. You know that.
Yeah, concealed carry.
Some country, some place you can, like certain Texas, like Texas,
Yeah.
but you don't want to expose yourself.
No, you don't want to expose, but it does make sense that it could also be a deterrent. Like for example, if somebody knew that you were a grandmaster in kung fu, they'd probably say, "Pass, I'll mug this dude instead." This other guy.
As you know why you go grandmaster? Because when they bend down, they can get up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's face it. Anybody can be hit. If you hit by a truck, you're gonna go down. Doesn't matter. You 200,000 degree black belt. So what?
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna
still
get hurt.
cool in your obituary though.
But that's the reality.
Yeah.
If somebody hit you, like we talked about this before, if somebody knocked me out by 8 by 10, well, I don't know if I can say this or not. Commercially, I might get trouble for it. Let's say 8 by 10 is from a company that makes 8 by 10.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing kung fu, and the families are keeping things secret. Why kata? Like, why was that your main thing? Because you were a champion, you probably won more kata competitions than anybody. Like, why did that interest you so much?
Well, I tell you, I'm really interested because I'm small. I'm weight 158 pounds right now. Okay, and then I live in. I was born in China and live in Hong Kong. But when I was in Oakland, big guy, I was in. Oh, I really take martial arts seriously, and then I did. When when somebody chopped me on the neck, and then they go like that and hit me on the neck, I said, oh, and I was dying on the football field, almost dead. And then for like a few hours, I couldn't get up. So next day, I went to study with many instructors, kung fu instructor. They all teach me form.
Okay.
And then I said, I want to learn
You
how
need
to
to
fight.
protect yourself.
Yeah, I want to learn how to fight. The guy just said, just do what I tell you to do. Forget it. Okay? Bow to me. Don't ask questions. So I did for many years.
Okay.
And then later on, I saw somebody that in President 1968. Before that, I was studying already, and then he was doing multi-man attack with
Multi-man
drills.
attack, okay.
You know what it is? Reaction.
Yeah, sure.
And then fast and everything. And I said, that's why I want to learn how to fight. So that's why I got interested. But form to me, the thing I didn't get. I did hurt few things. I broke the nose, fingers, and hurt my knees and things like that. But form to me just opened up the chi flow, energy flow. Okay, if I do, let's say I do a form like this, real slow. Okay, it becomes healing habit. If I become fast, it becomes martial arts. So I can take any movement, including boxing, Shotokan, whatever style they do it slowly and relax. Because in reality, when you relax, your chi will flow. And when you go see the sport like boxing, UFC, sometimes they wear gloves. And I hate to see guys, elbow got hurt, they got knocked down. They should see an ER next day, by the way, because they got brain damage. Football, contact sport like hockey, football, boxing. Self-defense is not about getting hit. It's self-defense.
Yeah, get out the way, man.
You don't get away. And anybody can get hurt, you know that.
Oh, of course.
Okay, now, when they got hit, this called last jaw. Actually, it's a pressure point. Right here, between here, this point right here, that's stomach.
Doesn't take much.
Boom!
Done.
Done. That's it.
Yeah.
And they got knocked out, but if I go hit here, yes, then they can breathe. But the other, some of the stuff are so dangerous, it doesn't take that much to take somebody out. Because, I'm a nice guy, I try to be nice. No matter how famous you are, how rich you are, how poor you are, same to me. So, we just like Tom Cruise. I saw the interview, somebody threw him a rotten tomato. He was very calm and very nice. Hey, why you threw me a tomato? I wasn't doing anything. He could have his security arrested her.
Oh, yeah,
he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So no matter how well you are, how tough you are, just be cool. As you know, in reality, we're a white belt with everything we don't know. Yeah, we're completely white belt.
Yeah, and you should still have that mindset. Like when I trained with our mutual friend Don the Dragon Wilson earlier.
You and Sean Penn are my two private students.
Wow, look at that, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in good company. I go in there like a white belt and I soak everything up like a sponge.
Of course.
I mean, this guy's had so many fights, so many titles, so many defenses. So I'm going there to learn everything. I don't care about my 28 years of martial arts training because I'm just going there with an open, empty cup, right, to be filled by Don the Dragon Wilson.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
We learn from everybody.
Yeah, sure.
And from kids, actually in reality, if you're an instructor, you're basically learn about you. You're a student of yourself.
Yeah, you learn more by teaching other people, I've noticed. Like when I try to teach somebody something, it's like then I even learn more about it, which is cool. Hey, let's go back to Kata real quick. So because you were so successful and dominant, like how? Like how did you train for this stuff? What made you so much better than everybody else?
Now I can talk about it. Okay, first of all, I went to see how, for little guy, how we get maximum explosive power. Okay.
Oh, I want to know that. You talked about that with.
No, let me finish the rest.
Yeah, and then we'll because I highlighted that. But
And
go
then
ahead.
second, so I learned from somebody. They not necessarily have to be martial artists. I learned, okay, how do you have the most charisma? Okay, you talking about Elvis Presley, and he got a lot of charismatic. How do you do that? What do you eat and how long before you got the maximum energy? And how do you psych yourself up and how you psych up your competitor? Okay, and how you make the audience like you and the judge respect you, you respect them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only a sport. For me, it's just performance.
Sure. Yeah,
It's only a sport. So, and I got relaxed, like the people who came to visit, I just tell a couple of jokes. They relax. Okay?
Yeah.
And you want to relax, you don't want to have stage fright and it's all, all nervous and everything before you compete. So how do you get the most endurance? So you run a lot, I do have a lot of endurance.
Yeah.
I still do, even today, I swim, I'm a swimmer too.
Yeah.
I swim, I sing. And
You
that's
swam here, right?
Huh?
You swam here today, didn't you? To the
This
museum?
morning I didn't have time,
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay.
I will later on. But I swim like 10 laps every day. Okay. And then I can tell you right now, I cannot tell the viewer what I eat. What do you eat? And you should consult your doctor before a nutrition, somebody more qualified. But I do.
Give us the secrets, man.
Okay, there's no secret.
There's no
This is
secret.
what I eat. I eat every day.
Okay.
There's no secret. You have to eat every day.
Yeah, that's the
Only
secret.
3 things you need: oxygen, water, and some food. And you don't need $25 million home. What I do is I do garlic. Okay, garlic,
Garlic.
chop it up,
Okay.
lemon. So for your pH.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, every day.
Garlic and lemon. There we
So I
go.
don't get sick.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So I cannot tell you what it does for you. You have to do your own research, Google, whatever. But do your own research.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it that easy.
I
Yeah.
cannot
Google.
talk because I'm not qualified to tell because it's so heavy country. You gotta be careful.
Okay. Okay. So you got your endurance. How'd you build all your explosive power?
You watch who's got it. Only few people that I know in my history, in my entire career, have the explosive power. Okay, I know you've been doing martial a long time. Okay, let's say I can tell you this. Don't call me on this. You put, okay, for speed, as you know, your mind, your eye, your mind, and your body all synchronized as one. Okay, explosive power. You watch people how to do like you do. If I jump somebody, jump, you have to have the power. Like Bruce Lee certain have it, Mr. Parker have it, and then a few other people have it, and they are not bigger than we are. Actually, they are just know how to do it. It's how you release. It's like a soft absorber. You got you got coil here, and then you have a tube here. All of a sudden, you just boom, come out. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's like a tree, boom like that. A tree shake, and then you boom. You can feel it.
You visualize that.
No, you just do it. That's all.
You talk about visualization a lot too for the katas, right?
Well, visualization, like I used to visualize everything. Okay, I'm gonna get the grand champion. Okay, this is when I get on stage, the whole place light up, just like that. Okay, and then the beginning, powerful, the middle powerful, at the end, extraordinary powerful. And then you stop right there. When people want more, you just stop.
Okay.
Can you explain the difference? Give us an explanation. Like, what is internal martial arts compared to external martial arts?
Okay, let me try to explain the best I know how.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, imagine you have a pot of tea. Okay, you grab the teapot and pour that. There's a cup here. You take that into here, the teacups. Okay, and you drink the tea, and you put down the cup. Okay, that's an action.
Yes.
Okay, you look at the cup, the tea here. You pour the tea into the cup. You drink. Okay, you drink the tea. Okay, if you just forget a teacup for a while, okay. If I'm gonna go like this, boom, you can't be hitting your gallbladder on the back. Okay, hit the gallbladder. Somebody throw me a punch. This can be a block, and then go back down as a chop. Okay, if I do it slowly, forget the martial art fighting technique, forget the teacup. I do slowly. No emotion attached. That become like Tai Chi movement slowly. Do you understand?
That's internal martial arts?
If you don't think because every time we think of brain, the energy is right here. Anything you speak, the energy here. But if you do Tai Chi like this, like relax, don't expect, okay, this is a certain movement. Okay, let's say you're supposed to relax. Only when you relax in everything, your chi will flow in your body. That means you can heal. Okay, if you think, okay, I'm gonna hit one time, I'm not gonna mention name here, you need to know him. The guy want to arm wrestle me, and he's a big guy from European,
Sure.
all-around champion. He got bigger arm than you. He's really monster. The guy is so big, so he kept asking me to do this. And when I was hosting tour in China, the guy said, "You're a kung fu master. Can you beat me in wrestling?" I say, "I don't know. Let's try it."
Yeah, sure.
And so he kept going like this, using power. And I said, "Okay, I imagine he got 5 pounds of power. I got 1,000 pounds of power. So when he's relaxing, boom, I put him down, just like that, because I relax using my mind instead of my physical body."
But when you say when he relaxed, was he relaxed at all? I would think he would be tense the whole time.
He's still tense, but in the moment he relaxed, and
Like
then
a
when he
split
relaxed,
second
that's
moment?
when I put him down.
Interesting. So, are internal martial arts have anything to do with like breathing exercises or anything?
Just relax.
Just relax.
Okay. Let's say I put my arm across somebody's shoulder, and I think infinity, the laser beam shooting down
Yeah, okay,
all
sure.
the way, and unbendable arm, and you forget about using power because you're not gonna get using physical power. So instead of using my mind to relax, and I forget about him, whatever, and then they cannot bend. It's
Really?
all in our mind. That's all.
Oh, I heard some Aikido masters talk about that. How they
And
can't like
bendable
move
chi.
them, for
Yeah.
example. Interesting. Can you explain chi for us? Like we've all heard about chi. What is chi exactly?
It's a mystery for a lot of people. Everybody can breathe that you're alive, you have chi. If you're dead, you don't have
So
any chi.
we all have chi right now. Okay,
You have
obviously,
chi
yeah,
right
we're
now
alive.
because you're talking.
Yeah, that's
You're
good.
alive. You're breathing.
So is it just like your life force, or is it something else?
It's so mystery. It's just energy. Some people have less energy when they're younger. Some people have a lot of energy. Some people have older, they still have a lot of energy. Some people are older, because the mind say, "Oh, I'm too old, I don't have any chi." They just kill themselves. They're hurting them chi.
The question is, do you think it has anything to do with the afterlife, like your life force or energy after it leaves the physical body? Because energy can't be destroyed, right? That's just physics. So your chi would almost be like afterlife. Your spirit, you think?
I don't go there that much right now because you got confused. The people are listening to you right now.
Sure. Well,
Okay, there is herb in Chinese medicine. I cannot talk about it. Not whiskey, not beer, not alcohol, but certain herb. You have to get a right doctor to check your pulse and give you the kind of herb to build up your chi. You can build up your energy, build up your kidney, prevent you from premature aging. Let's put it this way.
okay. So there's certain anti-aging herbs basically that affect your chi
They've been doing that for a long
and
time.
then slow you down your aging.
Yeah, you slow it down or prevent it. But I'm not. I cannot tell your viewer who's watching this what kind of herb and all kind of things, because that's no.
They have to seek out their own herbologist or something?
They have to seek out the qualified doctor who tell them what to do. I cannot, especially on the camera.
Yeah, sure. You'll tell me secretly later.
Not secret. It's just the matter of everybody is different than everybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it has to be customized or
Yeah,
formulation.
your
for
body is different than me.
different
Some
than
people
you.
are allergic to certain things.
Yeah,
Some
sure.
people are not allergic to the thing they eat. So
Mhm.
everybody's different. Everybody. Our constitution in the body is different than everybody. So that is you just don't let things bother you. That is already save you a lot of wasted energy.
Oh, okay, yeah, and you won't have the stress in your life, so stress will age and kill you too. so-
Stretch is a little like you work out,
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, to somebody working out, oh, I get sore, I get pain, this and that, of course. But when you're so used to it, it becomes way of life.
Yeah,
It
sure.
doesn't bother you, but it is stressful for a lot of people.
Yeah, so if someone who never worked out, if they did one of my workouts, for example, they wouldn't be able to walk tomorrow. If there's a leg day, right? Yeah.
Well, if you overmake, that's fine. They have to start slowly. You cannot rush them. And I seen people go to a hard workout. They never work out, and then the guys, one person I can mention name here. He said he ran a marathon. He said, I said he didn't train at all, and he went and ran a marathon. He ended up in a hospital. I
It's like
said,
he's not dead.
why you do that? I said, I just want to see if my mind can do it. Your mind may be able to do it, but your body cannot do it.
That
He ended
condition
up
the body. Yeah.
in the hospital.
That's crazy. But yeah, that makes sense. Now, speaking of like physicality, you write in your book, you talk about how older martial artists have to evolve because you guys, you're not going to be explosive. Like, luckily, I'm still pretty physically explosive where I could just manhandle somebody like on the street. But I'm saying when you're older, though, obviously you need to be very dangerous and you need to be able to protect yourself. Can you explain kind of like how you have to evolve as a martial artist to protect yourself? When you get older, like that dude that just walked down the street, for example, if he were to mug you.
Well, I don't think you have to weigh yourself up. If somebody with a gun, but 20 feet away, doesn't matter how many degrees you got.
Yeah, the martial arts don't matter too much in that
don't matter.
scenario,
But you get older. I would think when you get older, when your body is weak, you have to build up your body, and then most people they do external, but again, and then if you older like 40, 50, 60, 70, you should as you get older, you get the more internal to build up the energy and health. More important because without energy, you don't have good health. Okay, and if your immunity is low or weak, and is more susceptible to disease.
Yeah, that's not good. But you talk about specifically being more efficient in your technique and striking vital areas is what you got to focus on more than just like, a knockout haymaker when you're older, So for older martial arts, there's specific parts you got to attack and be very quick and efficient, right?
Well, I don't like to talk about so much on what to do, what they should do, because we are liable for what you do. Okay, you know that, right? And even though you got hit, somebody hit you, and then you got hurt, and then he can turn around and sue you.
Well, in a real self-defense situation, though, hopefully that doesn't happen. Though it has, there are stories out there where people are protecting themselves getting sued.
We should learn how to defend ourselves in case we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only in that
we don't need
scenario.
It. That's why when you get older like me, and if you learn how to hit, we should learn how to heal. I'm more interested in healing because I did learn how to hit long time ago, and then but as you get older, and then and we're senior citizen. I am anyway.
I'm
You're
not there yet. Yeah.
You're not. So I want to be healthy and live longer. I can, if I'm sick, I cannot talk to my friend. My friend come to see me and say, "Oh, you're sick," and I don't want to see you. Very few people want to see people sick.
That's depressing.
Yeah, you don't want to go to see people unless you're a doctor, you're a nurse. That's your job. But average people, not everybody a doctor or nurses, and not everybody have. So I'm trying to even though I don't train people now at this moment, but I like to send out positive energy for healing.
Okay. Share some wisdom with us. You got all kinds of great wisdom in your book.
A little bit.
Little bit, a lot of it, but share some of that with us.
Door hinges never gets worm in. Flowing water is never stale. A turtle never goes anywhere unless he sticks his neck out.
Yeah.
And again, my hope is to live something positive and sunshine and light up somebody's life.
Good. Yeah. As we all should. That's how you kind of live on through other people.
Yeah.
When you're
So those of you have something to offer, happiness, joy, sunshine, positive feeling, do it. Feeling for healing. What your mind state is your state of mind right now.
Yeah.
It's causing from your thought and transfer, how you interpret external or conversation or your self-talk. You're talking to yourself more than anybody else. Correct?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You think.
Yeah,
You think all the time.
of course.
Yeah. So we have to watch out how we talk to ourselves. Examine, try to, if negative, get rid of them. And pretty soon, you do long enough, it takes 3 weeks to break a habit, bad habit. But some positive stress is good. Like you work out, it's painful, but a lot of people say, oh, I can't work out. It's painful. That the mind is thinking, oh, it's painful, I can't work out. He just talk himself out of it.
Yeah, sure. No, that
That's all
makes
it's
sense.
doing.
That's why, yeah, a lot of
Simple.
people drop out of working out
Yeah.
after a couple weeks.
Unfortunately, a lot of people drop out in the hard workout, and then only, to my opinion, that's what don't quote me on this. 350 people into the martial arts school, only one make it to black belt.
Well, they do have a lot of McDojos in America. A lot more of them get black belts than should, in my opinion.
There are a lot of black belt. Today I have a brown belt with a buckle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a black belt yet.
not yet. But you're a kung fu guy anyway. You guys deal with sashes, don't you?
Say it again.
You guys deal with sashes. You're a kung fu guy.
I don't like to typecast for anybody. I like every movement, every kind of style, whatever you get, it doesn't really matter. We gotta go beyond fighting.
Yeah.
Martial ethic, the mind is more important than the physical, to me.
Yeah.
You agree?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
So, since we're only camping here, invite your friends and share your light with other people. You have something to eat, come join me. They don't
Yeah, I
wanna
just joined
it's
you. That's
okay.
a great lunch. Thank you for the
Oh, you're
spaghetti and
welcome.
meatballs.
It's not Italian. So when you go to Italy, the most popular food from Italy is pizza.
I ate so much of it last year when I went. It was insane. Best pizza ever. It's been downhill ever since, man. Trying to get pizza in America, like some places are pretty good, but it's all downhill after you go to Italy. Hey Eric, how did you get involved in Hollywood and films?
Well, it's actually a very creative art. Film is an illusion. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, you and I can create a script, a story, and film it, and then make it believable, and people believe it.
Meet Frank Dukes, the first American to win the Kumite.
A story like that's gotta be true.
So it's illusion. So people created, as you know, the real life. There's no such thing as real Teenage Mutant Ninja.
It'd be a lot cooler if there was.
What the heck was that?
Looked like sort of a big turtle in a trench coat.
Do you know? Is there really a Terminator?
Maybe.
I am not stupid, you know. They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet. Not for about 40 years.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But how did you get started? Like, how did you break into Hollywood? Because you worked on a lot of films, you were in a lot of films, you choreographed a lot of films. Like, how'd you get into Hollywood?
Anybody can do it. Okay?
Okay.
You have an idea, you have an iPhone, just shoot it.
No, but how did you specifically?
No,
not the other people.
No.
Your story.
My story.
Yeah, you didn't have iPhones back then.
No.
How
I wish
you
I did.
Get in then?
How did I get? Knock on wood and talk to the people and learn about it, and you can say, okay, can you teach me how to do this? And then you ask people.
But did you get discovered on one of your like Kata competitions or something? Because you must have built a name for yourself in the martial arts world and community, where someone probably said, "Hey, this dude's really good. Let's get him in a movie."
No, number one, I didn't call myself King of Kata or anything like that. And by the way, it's nothing to do with our president, Jimmy Carter. Okay, and form, I was in competition a lot, and I won a lot. And then this sports writer, he wrote down on an article, said this King of Kata. So somehow I got stuck with it.
Okay. It's not a bad title, you know, it's cool. You're known for it, you're respected by it.
Yeah, fighting without fighting.
Fighting without fighting, Bruce Lee. The art of fighting without fighting.
Okay, actually, just, I went to school. I learned, I was teaching how to do stunt and things at UCLA. I was a teacher.
Before you actually did movie stunts, you were teaching people how to do it?
Same time.
Oh, at the same time. That's interesting.
I was choreographed a lot of movie.
Okay.
For Lawrence Olama and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, cool. Lawrence
Some
Olama's.
of my students, black belt, they're director like Bill Duke, Art Camacho, and.
Wait, Bill Duke was a martial artist?
Scared, motherfucker? Well, you should be, because this Green Beret's gonna kick your big ass.
I ate Green Berets for breakfast.
A little bit. He was my first student in LA, but
really?
not in Oakland.
That's interesting.
He's a tall guy.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a great actor.
Yeah, great. He is so tall, I have to get on the stool to stretch his leg.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'6" or something.
Okay.
But good man, and I learned a lot from him. I learned from everybody, actually. I learned from you.
Oh, sure.
When you're instructor, basically you're teaching your student, but without knowing, we are teaching ourselves.
That's a good point. So basically, you just ended up training and meeting and teaching people who were already in like Hollywood and in movies, and then you just kind of got in that way through the networking, right?
Interest. People live on interest. We are the product of our own interest.
Sure.
Yeah. You're interested in what you do? That's what you do.
Yeah, sure.
You're interested in to become a race car driver, so you become a race car driver. You're interested in film, you get into film. You're interested in music, you get into music. You sing or play instrument.
Yeah.
You learn.
Yeah.
Passion. Once you have passion and you practice your sheer willpower, and then you succeed.
Yeah.
It's not when you get there, it's the process of learning how you get there, because later on you can share with someone that they might be interested in doing what you do, and that's how we learn, and we learn and share with our people.
Yeah. What's your favorite film you ever worked on?
Oh, they're all unique and different. I don't have a unique, but what I'm about to coming out, the comedy is, I'm basically like comedy, action and comedy, excuse me. And then it's okay now.
The action and comedy. So you must really you obviously really like Jackie Chan.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He's very nice guy. When I I took some friend over there. He's actually giving gifts. He hires somebody to give gift to everybody, and he take picture with everybody. He's a very friendly guy, and then with all the people that I work with, no disrespect with the other one, but he's very friendly. He's very nice.
Do you ever work with him?
No, one of my student and his former manager they partied together.
Okay.
And then
I wonder what a party with Jackie Chan's like.
No,
all kinds of
he
hijinks.
doesn't really party. He's an artist, and he's very funny, and he's good at what he does. He do understand film a lot. He's very successful.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing stunts, so much dangerous stunts that average people don't want to do that.
Want nothing to do with that, man. No sane person, anyway.
Yeah,
Let the stuntman do that. Let him break his back, right?
If they make a mistake, they will never be the same.
Game
again.
over. No more Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Well, Jackie had the wrong career, and his film is remain the best comedy.
And he's still doing them. He's doing another Rush Hour movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Chris Rock.
Yeah. Oh wait, Chris Rock or Chris Tucker?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, probably Chris Tucker again. I would hope.
Chris Tucker?
I cannot believe this shit.
Yeah, he was in the other three. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff though. But you don't have like a specific movie that's like, oh, this one was such a great experience.
Well, I think the movie that he did, my favorite is Drunken Master 2.
Oh, that's your favorite Jackie Chan movie. Okay.
Yeah, his movie.
Yeah, sure.
For me, I don't want to talk about it. The action, if I'm allowed to be here to finish what I have envisioned in my mind, I'll get that. I'll make that happen. If not, so be it.
Well, what do you mean exactly? So there's a specific movie you want to make now.
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Comedy, action.
What's it about? Is this the story about your life? Because I'm sure there's a lot of comedy and action in your life. Stuff.
No, like my friend James Hong, his main favorite is comedy.
Sure.
All right.
Even though he did a lot of movie, it was hard. His first movie, I think, it was 1954. Humphrey Bogart. Black and white.
Wow, he did a movie back then with Humphrey Bogart. He's been around.
All right.
Oh, he's 94 years old.
Yeah, he's been around. Man.
Been longer than you and me been around.
Yeah, sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, so hang on. James Hong.
Excuse me, I'm expecting a call. Costanza?
Yes, I just got a call. I yell, Cartwright! Cartwright! Just like that. Nobody came up, I hang up.
You want to do a movie with James Hong?
No, maybe. I mean, I like to do movies with a lot of people, and but it's all planning stage right now, and I intend to do that, and I do have a lot of energy.
Yeah, sure.
I don't believe in just quit.
Don't. That's when you die. You know?
You're right.
Basically, so keep going, man, till the final day. Yeah, keep going strong.
Yeah, I don't worry about that either. I just do what we can, and then hopefully we have something for somebody to enjoy and laugh about. Leave some legacy behind.
Sure.
It's time for you to hit the road, pal.
I don't think so. I like it here.
A lot of people have left legacy behind. Physically, they're not here, but their image, their music, or the movie, or whatever, they still remain.
Still talked about, still remembered, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I kind of keep that legacy going with the channel, covering these movies, primarily from the 80s and 90s, but different eras too. But it's important to keep that, because they created great memories for people. We grew up, we were inspired by these movies, motivated by them, and it's nice
I was inspired by a lot of things when I was younger. And when I was in Hong Kong, my main sport is swimming and play soccer. That's what I did.
Yeah, sure.
I still swim.
Martial arts. Yeah.
I don't play soccer, but I swim all the time.
Still.
I like it, yeah.
Good.
Because your lung and heart have to be strong.
Yeah.
That's your endurance coming in.
Yeah, exactly. It's good stuff.
Unless you can swim. So you learn how to swim.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, you got to get some floater, floating around.
Yeah, even that's better than nothing. But yeah, this was great.
I really appreciate your interview.
Oh, thanks, Eric. This was fun.
Good luck to you, man.